Hey air signs, and welcome to your week's video, your week's reading. I appreciate you. I don't know if y'all were following my stories this weekend, but your girl tried to film these at the hotel with my kids and that shit just wasn't working. I had an Aries 17-year-old and a crazy 5-year-old Leo staring at me while I was doing these readings. It was not it was not about to go down. No. So air signs, we are gonna okay, that was a dud shuffle. We're gonna get into your reading. Excuse me. Fix the shirt. Actually, it's a dress. I love you guys. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all the bomb. You're not gonna get cut off this week again either because I'm paying attention. Got the viewfinder open. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into your reading, air signs. My intention this week to bring in the angels today. I brought a few angel decks, and so I really want to work with them today. So I don't know, let your girl know if that resonates for you, because I just been feeling angel energy, been doing a lot of visualization, seeing a lot of angel and ascended masters in my visions, okay, in my heart. So I thought I'd bring them in, air signs. Hope everybody's doing well. Oh, I'm supposed to take that thing out. Hold up. Oh, there we go. There we go. I was making that rattling noise. Sorry. Oh, that's sexy, right? My tongue. Sorry. Air signs. Air signs. Air signs. Air signs. Air signs. Must drive people crazy, right? When readers make faces and noises before telling you what's going on. So we have a lot of air energy on the board, okay? So you guys are showing up in your reading. So it's in the details this week, right? The reason I say that is because I feel like you guys tend to get a lot of major arcanas. Is that right? I feel like that. And this reading, it's all minors. So we're looking at details. Y'all got a lot, kind of like maybe a little bit of nitpicking going on, a lot of thinking, right? So we start off here with the Page of Swords reversed. Okay, so this is a thought process, something you're trying to communicate, something about your mental clarity not being great at this time about something. About what? About this kind of emotional leaving situation. Okay, so here we go. We have Eight of Cups reversed. So this shows going with the flow. This is an emotional card, but it's a card that it's a choice that we make feeling empowered about it. It's emotional and it's sad and it's kind of a leaving card, but we feel grounded and we understand why we're doing it. When it's reversed, there's less of that understanding and more hesitancy and resistance to this leaving or going with the flow process. It doesn't have to mean leaving an actual physical situation. It can be kind of more a mental process of leaving some old ... behind, leaving a habit behind. It could be, it could be any number of things. I think you'll know what that pertains to. Sorry. Let's turn that back around. So there seems to be something about this situation where you're not all the way clear about it. But maybe your body is moving quickly about it. Okay, so in your mind, you're not exactly clear, but you're maybe moving through it quickly. Okay, so because the center we get Knight of Swords, upright. So this is rushed, hurry, fast, okay, quick, fast pace, okay. This is somebody or an influence coming in to help. This is a very helpful type of doing, fast energy in order to build some sort of financial wealth or stability, long-term stability in the things that we can possess as human beings. So this could be housing. This could be something, some goal you're trying to achieve that would need money and time and effort to bring about this goal. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles comes right after this Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords rushing in order to achieve this cultivation of financial wealth or health or vitality or whatever this is you're planning on. Okay. But I just gotta say, there's something about it that does not feel right, because it's followed by Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, so I don't feel like this is somebody. It could be, but this feels more like to me is you're not all the way. You're not grounded. You aren't thinking clearly, or there's some fog, or there's some. It's in the details. Keep hearing it's in the details. So there's something you're missing. There's something you're overlooking. There's something that maybe you're doing too much of. There's something you might be obsessed with, some little detail in the situation. Okay, it doesn't feel like it's doing you any good. It feels like it's bringing you down. Okay. Some more cards. I'm like, you guys don't get any major arcanas, and then boom, two really strong ones on the second row. The Empress and the Wheel of Fortune both come upright. Bow. Okay, so this is your self-empowerment coming in, speaking to you. Letting you know, like, yes, you got this, you know yourself. There's a window of opportunity that could change your luck. Okay, this is the wife and the mother of the deck, so themes of being a wife or mother, or just even perhaps you're trying to kind of come into this energy as the wife and the mother. Perhaps you are looking for an opportunity that'll shift things. This is opportunity keyword. You're seeking this space in your life right here. This Empress, she is soft. She is with child. She is the wife. She is receptive and grounded and loves her family. And perhaps look how she's looking at the Wheel of Fortune. Perhaps she's looking for an opportunity to either enhance this space in her life, or to bring about this space in her life, or yeah, trying to bring out some opportunity to receive this. Down the center, you get the Page of Pentacles reversed. So this is a development stage, a learning, a teaching, a growth stage of things that have to do with money, body, health, or wealth. But it comes reversed. So it feels like there's something in the new development process. Like you have this new idea, or you have this new thing that you've been working on, perhaps with money, right? But there's something about it that I hate to just, no, don't say that. I feel like you're looking at it the wrong way. I feel like you think that this is going to bring you something that you don't already have. Followed by the Knight of Wands, which is kind of like impulsive energy. Knight of Wands reversed. Okay? This is kind of like, if it's a person, it's a one-night stand kind of energy. It's like the in and out type of dude or girl. Make sure that you're not, now I see something different. Make sure that you're not rushing into a situation looking for this type of energy with somebody who has this type of energy. Somebody who is quick. Okay? You're going to want to settle down and develop a relationship with yourself and with somebody else in a much slower process. Okay? If you can do that, then you have this Eight of Pentacles, which is everything that you've ever wanted. It's you deserving everything, all that abundance from the earth. This is Spirit telling you, you deserve this. You deserve this. Okay? Lots of Pentacles for you guys in your reading. So there is, you know, you guys are working on building something here. There's something very earthy to about this reading. Okay, let's look at, I've been using these this week for your readings. Let's clear this off. Let's check the bottom of the deck before I start this. Star card. This is your card. This is sign of Aquarius. Reverse. You know, rebirth. Coming into your own. Leaving a time that may have been kind of dark, but really stepping into your light. This is vulnerability. This is letting your talents and your light shine brightly. This is rejuvenation, replenishment, and just feeling beautiful and whole and sexy. Did it come reversed though? Is that what I said? So maybe just why it comes reversed is we have some work to do, or you are working on becoming more grounded and whole within those aspects of yourself. Okay. Okay, this is called the Numinous Astro deck. This deck is so cool. It's crazy. I'll be every now and then I rotate my decks, and I'll find these decks and I'll be like, where has this deck been my whole life? It's so good. Why have I not been using this deck? Okay, so I'm trying to learn this astrology stuff little by little. Trust me, I don't have, you could be learning astrology your whole life, literally. It's just layers and layers and layers. Okay, air signs, please. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, air signs, please. Air sign, air sign. Air sign, oh, wow. You guys got, okay, so the 8th house, sextile, Libra. Okay, so Libra shows up in your reading. Some of you might be Libra. Not only that, but sextile, the key word for sextile is opportunity, okay? So, yes, pay attention. 8th house is the house of intimacy, okay? So you have, in Libra, your keywords are the idealist, harmonious, cooperative, balanced, socially aware, artistic, people-pleasing, fair, idealistic, aesthetic, choosy, aspirational, geometric, graceful, considerate, obliging, indecisive, judgmental, and flattering. Okay, so let me just tell you what I'm feeling from these though. You're either in a situation with somebody else or with yourself where you have an opportunity to really balance things out. There's a closeness that needs to happen. I'm inclined to say that the closeness needs to be with yourself first. A deep inner knowing and a deep inner reverence for yourself before moving on and making choices that are rooted out of, a sense of needing someone else, right? It's easier said than done. I'm working on this right now. And it's painful. And it's lonely. And it's very sad. And it's tough. So I just feel like you guys are going through something similar, okay? Some of the keywords for the 8th house as well are investments, intensity, contracts, sex, erotic capital, secrets, mysteries, obsessions, inheritance, kundalini energy, stalking, and the underworld. Okay? So we're looking at going deep, shadowy stuff even. Some of this stuff is kind of shadowy. All right? Signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, please. Air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, please. Air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, please. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, air signs, please. Dun, dun, dun. So, you got 10 of Swords, Judgment, and Queen of Swords. So let's focus on the Major Arcana card. It's the one that it comes down the middle too. We're looking, so the Judgment card has to do with awakenings. It's a coming to terms with our past. It's looking at how people have affected us. It's looking at how we've affected other people. It's an honesty, it's a rawness, it's a realness, it's an awakening of the old self. It's an awakening of the old self. Did I say that right? Yeah. So it's a death of the old self and a rebirth and an awakening of a revitalized, more authentic and, spiritually connected self. Okay? Look at the picture here. I love these cards. The Judgment card in the traditional tarot deck is an image of people coming out of their coffins, dead people coming out of their coffins and reaching up to the Archangel Gabriel who's sounding his trumpet. If you look at this picture, she looks like may have been dreaming. She's underwater and she's reaching up and a hand is pulling her. A hand is pulling her, aiding her back up from this nightmare or of some sort, okay? So these are themes dealing with, really looking at ourselves, really honestly and sometimes painfully really looking at who we are and looking at some of the things that we've been through as well without getting stuck in victim mentality though, being able to do this with honesty, grace, courage, Remembering courage doesn't mean that we do things and we don't feel fear doing them. Courage is the opposite of that. It's doing things even though we feel fear. Okay? So the first card you got, though, is Ten of Swords. So this is like complete defeat. This is just complete overwhelm. So maybe this topic of you reevaluating yourself and looking at some of these choices we've made or behaviors from our past is really painful. However, you end with the Queen of Swords, which is she's a bad bitch. Okay, she a bad bitch. So this shows your ability to cut through the bullshit despite the pain of it all, despite the heaviness or burden of it all, and to really come out on top. She is the queen of communication, the queen of clarity, the queen of clear thought, the queen who is decisive and really knows how to get shit done. Okay, let's check the bottom of the deck. What do we have here? The Death card. Wow. Okay, so Death card, endings. Okay, could be a literal death, but more times than not, it's about the ending of something, right? And if we're taking the time to look into our pasts and look into our lives and really evaluate things and having an awakening, then of course it's going to be the ending of that old sense of self, that old way of thinking or looking at things. So let's pull some angel cards, shall we? I feel strongly that there's like angelic energy at this time around us. For real. Okay? For real. Air signs, please. Air signs. Air signs, please. Air signs. Air signs. Air signs, please. Okay, you got 3. Jophiel, Archangel Jophiel. Looks like this is a fire sign card. Let me go ahead and pull the book. Look, there's a child here. Okay, so we're looking at themes of our childhood or other children in our lives. Oh, here it is. Oh. I definitely would have thought this was a fire sign card, but no. 3. Okay, what is this a sign of? Earth? It's an earth card, even though he has a flaming sword? Sure. Okay, makes sense. He's standing on the grass. Alright, so creativity is a key word for this card. Oh yeah, look at his feet. There's like, he's painting. There's like a little, what do you call it, an artist with the, Jophiel is one of the 7 main archangels and is ruler of the Order of Thrones. He is guardian of the Tree of Knowledge. According to legend, it was Jophiel who expelled Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden. Jophiel is also the patron angel of artists and anyone engaged in creative activity. The name Jophiel means beauty of God. Consequently, he is a strikingly beautiful angel with long blonde hair and a good physique. He wears light green robes and holds a flaming sword. He is standing in the Garden of Eden, and behind him are the Tree of Knowledge and the Tree of Life. He is watching over a small child who is busy writing or drawing on an artist's pad. Challenge of this card. You have drawn this card because you are not making the most of your creative skills. This does not mean you have to paint a picture or write a sonnet, however. Everyone is creative. Baking a cake and working in the garden are both creative activities. Think about what you do purely for pleasure and see if you can spend more time pursuing those things. If there is a creative activity you've always wanted to do but haven't yet taken up, now is a good time to start. Alright? Pretty to the point, y'all need to get into your creative spaces. Okay, let's pull some more of these air signs. Air signs, please. And then we're going to do a cut. There we go. Ooh, loved one in heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. Thank you, loved ones in heaven. So if there's somebody here who's kind of going through a hard time, and maybe you've been feeling the presence of a loved one close to you, here they are. This is your sign, all right? Air signs. Somebody is cooking out here, but you can see these clouds. Yes, I see Jesus, I swear. With wings. Wow. Sorry guys, these clouds are insane. I'm gonna show you. Ooh. Bear with me. Aren't those beautiful? Now look, I'm gonna be mad. Sorry. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Air signs. How much time we got? Okay. Artistic expression. Are you? Well, the camera's really close to my face. Look, Paul the Venetian. Somebody really needs to do something artistic. So get to it. Artistic expression comes up again for you guys. Pretty freaking cool. Air signs. Air signs. Air signs, please. Air signs, please. Air signs. Okay, here we go. Communicate clearly, air signs. Okay, so we did get in the first part of your reading lots of swords, which is fine. Just talks about communication. So they want to make sure that you are communicating clearly. Let's go ahead and pull. I think we have time for, 3 more of these, okay? 3 of these. Just knock these out real quick. I don't want to cut you guys off. You know, your girl she just be in the zone. Air signs, please. Air signs. Yeah, let's do that. Cycle. Status quo. The vast universe. Happy success. Okay, so look. Status quo. The vast universe. Oh, oops. The vast universe. And happy success. So don't just do what you think you're supposed to be doing, because there's a lot. We're unlimited. So you don't have to think you have to just do it this way. Okay? Status quo. As my 5-year-old would say, Boeing, right? All right, air signs, I love you guys. I appreciate you for coming back. I appreciate the love and support. And I'll see you next week, okay? Or you can catch me on IG at grateful_Drake. All right? Love you.